Hello, today we're going to be playing Beltmatic. It is one of those automation builder games, but for maths, it's like they've stripped away all the extras, like from a game like Factorio, and just given us the raw numbers, right? So I have played this game before, but we're going to be starting a new run. And I've only played a little bit of it, so I didn't get too far. I just wanted to try it out. Okay. Yeah, so let's start a new game. So to begin with, this is our area. It can go really far, it's really big. And our goal is to get the number that's needed into this location, to this box. So what we can do, we first start by placing an extractor down. So now we'll be extracting ones, and let's just send them into the location. So as you can see, we have our trail of ones coming through. And we just let that go until we reach the target. And now that we've reached the target, we've got an adder. So build an adder, connect an extractor to the inputs, and connect the inputs to the hub. So this is a hub. Okay, so now we need to make twos, and I think the easiest way of doing that is just doing 1 + 1. So here we are. And we should be getting twos. Hopefully. Yeah, there we are. We got twos. I'm going to make a few of these, make that go a little bit faster. There we are. So now we got a whole bunch of twos being created, little by little. And then that will give us extraction 2, so we'll be able to extract twos now straight away instead of having to do this little 1 + 1. Oh, wait, extraction 2 unlocked in 2 levels. So I think we need to get one more. Okay, so now we need freeze. And we also have upgrades. So we can make our belt faster by sending ones. We can make our extractor faster by sending twos in. And we can make our adder better by sending freeze. So we need 300 twos and 200 ones. Okay. So, and we need to make freeze. So first, we'll start working on the freeze. Okay, I might move this to a different location. Actually, let's first do this. Okay, let's make the freeze straight away. The location is not good. Okay, let's demolish this and create a free creator. Okay, so we'll create it up here. So we'll have a bunch of views being created here. I have 8 sets of them. And we're going to join these all up. We'll get this first line to the A's. And this second line over here, we'll get it to the ones. I don't know if this actually separates them because they kind of look like they're just all joined together. Okay, but anyways, now the twos will come out. And we'll have a bunch of adders there. We can actually copy the design. So now we have a bunch of twos being created. And then let's get ones from a different location. So because it looks like the ones are coming out a bit slow. And this way we can get all the freeze. So here, in goes 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 here. And now we should have a bunch of freeze being created if I set this up correctly. Oh no. I guess the numbers are being mixed and merged together and creating 4s. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, we're getting some freeze, which is nice, I guess. We're getting some threes and some twos. Okay, we're just gonna let that run, I think, maybe. Or and we're gonna let some of the ones go directly into here. I don't know if this is a good idea. We're making freeze really slow, so let me demolish. I'll let the ones go up there. Let me demolish this and just only focus on freeze directly because this is breaking. Okay, so adder, boom, boom. Out comes a free, and that goes here. And we're just gonna replicate this design. Simple one. I tried doing too much to begin with, but this, we're just gonna build it all around. And now we got 4 sets of frees being made, and we also got the ones being sent off for our upgrades. So a bunch of frees being made. Okay, so now we got a freeze being made, we got our ones being sent. Let's look at what we need. We also need twos. Our ones are almost done, so we can then turn this into creating a bunch of twos. I think once the ones are done. So we need 20 more ones. That should hopefully be enough. Okay, let's start creating some twos. So for the twos, we can just have a row, and we could just have a bunch of adders coming off of it. Oh, actually, we should have unlocked extracting twos directly. So we can just do that for the twos now, actually. So we got an extractor. We also unlocked the upgrades. Our ones are done. We need 1k ones and 514s. Okay, that might take a bit of time. So let's get the twos running into there. And okay, we need to create 5. I think 5 just 2 plus 2 plus 1. We could add it to the 3, like 2 plus 3, but that would take a lot more operations, whereas 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 3, whereas to create the 3 then plus the 2 we're doing 1 plus 1 plus 1 and then a plus 2, so that will give us 4 operations. So let's create it in a way where we only need 2 operations. So we're going to just create a row of 4s first. So let's have an adder. Yep, an adder here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's give them some space actually, because I don't wanna mix them up. Okay, we'll have 6 adders, creating 4s. Here they are. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, oops. Okay, so we have a bunch of adders creating 4s, and then these need to be fed into creating 5s. Hopefully this is gonna look and work out how I want it. I think I might need a little bit more space, but we're gonna send this one from here, and that's gonna go into there, and then that's going into there. And this one, oh, that's gonna cause some overlap issues, but we will see. This one goes into there. This one goes into there. This goes into there. This goes into there. And this goes into there. We got an upgrade. We got enough 2s. Okay, we're gonna let the 2s keep going though. And then we're gonna just work on getting these 5s out, which might turn out really bad, but we will see. Okay, we got some 1s escaping with the 5s, but hopefully enough 5s escape. This is really poorly designed to begin with, but early doors, you know how it is. Okay, so the 5s are going. What other numbers can we start to get to work on? Okay, we have our 3s still going, 14 and 16. They're really large. I'm hoping, okay, we get a bridge next. I think the bridge is what we needed to make sure. Oh, we got some 9s being made. I guess when those 5s come back in. But I'm pretty sure the bridge is what we need. It lets us like run track over each other without it kind of like falling into the same track. Yeah. Use the bridge to cross other belts. Bridges are automatically built when building a belt over another belt. Okay, so any new belts, we're good. So I'm gonna get. Do we need 5s? Otherwise, I'm gonna get rid of this contraption over here. I don't think we do. So let's just get rid of it. We need to make 10s. So to be fair, we kind of do need the 5s because we could just do 5 plus 5. So let's create a new system where we have a solid mechanic, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna have straight into the adder, and we're gonna spam a bunch of these adders and copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, we got 8. I'm just gonna add some more 2s to hopefully help out. Okay, that actually reduces. That's fine. We'll just leave it like that. I'm gonna get rid of that top line actually. Demolish. Okay, so now we got a bunch of 4s being made. So then from the 4s, we're gonna get some 5s. So we're gonna just place it like this. And then we're gonna copy this a bunch of times. Okay, so now we got 4s being added in. Now we're gonna add the 1s in. Okay. And then now we got our bridges, so they shouldn't like affect each other. We should have our 4s going in where our 4s need to go in, and our 1s going in where our 1s need to go in. And hopefully this outputs a 5. Yeah, perfect. So now we're gonna just add these two 5s together. And we're gonna copy this design. Oh, I messed up somewhere. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, I built 9. All right, we can just get rid of this last one over here. Demolish. We'll demolish this. Okay, now we have a good amount. And now these 5s will be making 10s, and they can just send right to the end. Yep, so we need 50 of these 10s, so that should be okay. So we got these 10s being made. And yeah, they're looking. There is a bit of a hold up, like the numbers aren't getting to the end. So it's not the greatest, but not bad either. Okay, what else do we need made? Okay, the 3s are about to be done, so we're going to be able to upgrade our adder, which is quite useful. And we need 30 more of those 3s. They're slowly getting sent off. We need 20 more of those 10s, and then we get extractor 3. So we could even get rid of this little contraption over here. And if we just find a free slot, nothing around us right now. Okay, right here. We got 3, we can just send that straight in. So that's what we're gonna probably do instead of having this contraption make us a bunch of 3s. Okay, and there we are. We got a 10, so let's get rid of this. Demolish. Keep that. We'll keep the 1s going. Okay, we need to make an 18. We got 3s now. We got 3s. We got. How do you want to make 18? 18 is quite a tricky number. So we got 10. We got 3. We could do 3 plus 3 plus 3. We could do 3 plus 3 6 times, I guess. That's the only thing I can kind of think of. Okay, and we upgraded our addo, so we still need those 3s. Let's find a different slot for free and then just add free a bunch of times, I guess. 6 times. Okay, here we got 2 sets of frees. Okay, so we can make both of them create 9s. And then the 9s can then add together to create 18. And that way we always have 9s being created. Okay, so should be relatively easy. So let's just have they come off like that. In they go. And let's do that like 8 times. Okay, we got 8 sets of frees being created. And then these frees will then go into these adders with the 6s, the 3 plus 3. And that should create hopefully create, okay, and you join those up. That should hopefully create some 9s. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's copy this and then. Okay, now we got 9s being created across the board. And then let's copy this design. Just duplicate it here, and we got 9s being created here. And then we bring the 9s all together. We add those up, and then we get 18. Was it 18? Yeah, it was 18. Okay, perfect. So down, 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 and then from here, all these 9s, they can create a little route down to here, and then down there you go, and then just in, 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 in. In those 9s go, and the 9s are coming down, and we just have an exit for them, and straight into the base. Okay, we got 18s on the go. That's pretty decent. So we need 100 of those 18. So while those 18s are running, we can focus on 14. What's the best way to create 14? 4 frees under 2. That's what's coming to my head right now. So we'll create that down here. So 4 frees under 2. Okay, so we'll have. Do I still need these frees? Let me see. Okay, I do still need those frees. Do we have any more frees about? Ooh, I'm blind. Okay, we have more frees down here. Okay, let's create a bunch of frees and 2s. Or 14, sorry, not frees and 2s. Okay, so 4 frees and a 2. So we'll have a set. And then these will come off like here into an adder. And we will copy this. Copy, 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 copy. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 9, sorry, and we'll just get rid of that last one. Okay, and then these will go straight into here. Oh, looks like we probably got the 18s. I'll see what we need build next. So these will go straight into that to give us 12. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Sorry, I'm trolling. Those 2 will give us 12. This will give us another 12. This will give us another 12. And then they come off the belt into another adder. And then that adder will be would receive 2s. Yeah. And that'll give us 14. So let's just do that here. Coming down, up, 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 up. Okay, now we got 14s being built. And we'll send this straight into... Straight there. Hey, we need to build 21s. Oh, so we could just add 3 onto these 18s. That's not that bad. Okay. So we have those 18s coming out and they get fed straight. Do I need 18s for anything else? No, I don't. Okay, so those 18s can then just, instead of coming out onto a track, they come out into another adder. And these 3s will join it. Okay, let's just copy this design over. And then we can use the same belt. 21, there we are. Maybe not the most, I think it is the most efficient, to be fair. I think this is the most efficient way of getting 21s. We got 14s going. What other numbers do we need now? We need 16. So we could just take the same design and just add an extra like 2 somewhere. Oh, we could just put it here, I think. If we just copy this design. Oh, that's not great. Demolish. Okay, let's add the extractor and then copy the design without the extractor. Okay, so we feed the 3s in to that side. We feed the 2s in. And then we feed the 2s into another adder. Yeah, okay. I wish we could reflect. Like, that's the one thing about this game. I don't think there is a reflect when it would be really useful, but oh well, we'll make do with what we got. So let's put that here, and then we would want to demolish this top bit right here. And okay, so the 3s come into here like normal. The 2s will come in. We could change the way the 2s come in. They can come in this way instead. Right? And then let's demolish this little end. And then off the top of this, we get a 16. Wait, what do we... Did we unlock 4? Can we extract 4s? Oh wait, we can. What am I doing? We could just do 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 a bunch of times. Why am I building this? I'm just gonna do that instead. Oh, we got multiplier. We could just multiply 4 by 4. Oh, we gotta build 32, so that'll be 4 times 4 times 2. So we gotta get, let's start with the 42 first. Where are the 4s? Okay, there's a 4 out here, which is, 4 here, and a 2. Okay, so we wanna build a way of getting 32, which is just 4 times 4 times 2. Okay, so let's first get a row of multipliers down here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll get 8 of them. And they'll all go in like this. Actually, I want to make it look a bit nicer. Okay, this is just OCD. Not real OCD, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, right against the multiplier. So let's just build this out and I'll just copy the rest. So all those fools will go through. So then they come out with 16, and then from there, we could just feed that straight into another multiplier. Yeah. And then on the other end we get 2. So let's just copy this over. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, well, we can get rid of this last one. Okay, so now we have 16s being fed in, and then we just feed in the 2s, and that gives us our 32. But we need to replicate the 16 design. Oh, I probably should have copied it over before I did this. Oh well. And then this should, if I did everything correctly, give us 32. Yeah, perfect. So down here, and then let's feed that 32 directly in. And we got 32s coming in. Great. So now what do I need to do? It was 16s. Yeah. Okay. So so we could just take the initial part of our design and just copy that over. And then just feed falls into that, and then that should give us 16. So that's what we're gonna do. Falls go into here, and out comes 16. There we go. And there we go. So now we're getting 16s being made. We might be able to sort out our 14. So if we do 4 plus 3 times 2, but do we need to do that right now? Wait, let's go see. Okay, we have 14s being made. We ain't making 19s or 15s. Let's try and make some 19s. What's the easiest way to make a 19? Would it be just the 16 and then add a 3? Yeah, probably. Okay, so let's copy our 16 design over somewhere where there's a 4 and a 3. Well, there's another available 4 right here, but let's find somewhere else. Okay, we got... Oh, where are these 4s? Got lots of 2s. Oh, 4. It's a bit far, but oh well. Let's rotate this. And then these can instead be fed to an adder that will have the freeze being led into it too. So let's deploy this adder. And that'll be the layout. Okay, so here, let's copy this over. Boom, 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 we got our adders. Now let's send our freeze into this adder. And that should make us 19s. Okay, we're just building out a path now. Oh, it's a long way, but once they start traveling, once they start arriving, I guess, rather than traveling, there'll just be a consistent flow of them. Okay, so we got our 19s made, we got our 32s being made. What's our next number? 15. Okay. Do we unlock a 5? So I might wait until this is done because it'll make making 15 quite simple. We can just do 5 times 3 instead of having to do 3 plus 2 times 3. We can we can skip the 3 plus 2 section of it and just go straight into making 15s. So I'm just gonna wait until this 32 is done. That should hope we see the 32s coming fast. Are you coming fast? But yeah, that should be done. Let's find a location. Perfect. We got a 3 and a 5 right here. It's meant to be. Is there anyone better? We got a 5 up here too, but we can just do the 3 here. And we got the 5. There we are. Perfect. So now we can just make a few of those. Actually, what's the main number we need to make? We need to make 40 first. Let's focus on 40 first. How do we do this? 5 plus 5 times 4? I think that's probably the best way. Correct me. Message in the comments if you think I did any of these inefficiently, like there was a better way to get them done. I know now some of them there definitely is, like creating 18 earlier. We don't need to create anymore, but that, like with multiplication and stuff, that would be way easier, but at the time we didn't have it. So yeah, but okay, let's go get with creating 5 and a 4. What's the speed of my things? Let me see. 0.2 seconds, 0.2 per second that we get for multiplier, and 0.333 per second for the adder. So the adder takes around 3 seconds, the multiplier takes 5 seconds. So our multiplier right now is our bottleneck. So we can have more adders than we can have multipliers. Okay. So I'm just gonna create like 16 adders and 8 multipliers, and I think at that point it should be okay, hopefully. Okay, so we just want to do 5 plus 5, or I'll make 8 of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 8 by 8. Two, 4, 6, 8, and these all will just have 5s being fed into them. Okay, just add those up. So now we got 10s being made, and we just need to multiply all of this by 4. So this way we can add more to the belt if we decide. Well, actually, we'll have it go upwards instead, actually. And we want to put this one more space out, I feel. Yeah. So there we are. And then this way we can have all of these 10s come up. And they loop around, and then they feed the A slot. And then we have the 4s come up from below to feed the B slot. So let's copy. So there we are, we got 8 of these. And so those feed all the A slots, and now we just feed the B slots with the 4. And we have 40s being built, hopefully. Not hopefully, the map is there, but I don't know, I keep saying hopefully. I should be good to have the elementary map. Okay, in Yep, there are our 40s. Okay, great. And this can then just go around here, down into this. Oh, wait, that was a bad path. That was a bad path. That was a bad path. Demolish. This path was really terrible. Oh, God, why did I do that? I really should look at what I'm building. Okay, clear that path. Okay, before we do that, let's bring it down, line it up here, and then it goes in. Now we should have our 40s traveling nicely. There we are. Okay, so we have 40s being built, and it looks pretty good. It looks like, you know, like filling up all the queues. So seems to be about 8 of these multipliers, and the adders should be working faster than the multipliers. So we shouldn't have a situation where we don't have enough 10s and the multipliers aren't running. If like we have too many 10s from like my guess. So we could add more multipliers to speed it up, but I think we're okay. Oh, and we've increased our belt speed. Okay, that's pretty decent. So okay, now back to making 15s. We want to make some 15s so we can what's the 15? If we can upgrade our multiplier. Okay, so we'll just make 8 of these again, because I think 8 is a bit of a magic number. It's 2 to the power 3, bit of a maths nerd. Okay, we're just gonna send all the 5s into the A slot, and then we're gonna send all the 3s into the B slot, coming from below. Okay, there we are. Let's build this in. And out comes 15s. And then let's just feed this in. Okay, so we got 40s being made, we got our 15s being made, but they're not lined up correctly. Okay, so now what do we need? 19. Did I not build 19 somewhere? Oh my god, I'm trolling. Whole time 19s could have been getting sent off instead. Oh, okay. So we got 40s coming in, we got 19s, 89. How am I gonna build 89? God damn, wait, okay, let's think about 89. That's 8 times 11 plus 1. Can I build 11? 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 gives us 11. Building 8 is just 4 times 4, then we add the extra 1. Okay, that could be like, that could be something there. Maybe we can build a little 89 quick time, but I'm just gonna wait until the 40 is done, because that gives us 6. Actually, wait, okay. Would 6 help us out in any way to build 89? I don't really think 6 does, to be honest. I think I just gotta go for the 5 plus 1 to get 11 times about 8 plus 1. And okay, I need 5, 4, and 1 somewhere. Where can I get a 5, 4, and a 1? We got 1, we got 5, we need a 4. We got a 4 up here that we can bring in. Yeah, okay. So extractor. Let's get the 89s on the go. Okay, so we need a bunch of 5 plus 5s, which we can use our simple little strategy. And we're going to copy this onto the 4s because we need 8s. So let's make 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got 8 of these. Then they're gonna feed right into. Okay, wait, let's copy this over to create the force fast. Oh, whoops. We're gonna go the other way though on this one, and we're gonna. Okay, what number do we need here? 59. Okay, we'll work on 59 straight after. But we have 6. Oh, if we had a subtractor or something, it could just be 6 times 10 minus 1. I'm guessing a subtractor is one of the unlocks. What could it be? Okay, subtractor, probably a divider, but I feel like divider is a bit useless. So that's maybe not that. An exponential, that would be pretty cool. There's definitely gonna be an exponential. Okay, wait, let's finish building this A9. Maybe a factorial? Factorial would be nice, dude. Okay, let's put the adder up here. Adder 2, 4, 8. Okay, so copy, paste, paste. So we got 10s being provided there. Okay, let's add the 1s to this. Now we got our 11s. We got our 11s being made. Perfect. And then these need to be multiplied by the 8s that are being made up here. Okay, let's send these straight into. Let's build that out here. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Build a belt across. Feed the 11s into the B slot. Then we'll feed the 8 into the A slot. And that gives us 88, and we needed 89. So then all I need to do now is have an adder here. Here. Feed the output into the adder. Copy that over. And then feed the rest of the 1s into the B slot. It's going into A. And then boom, we got 89. Our first 89 be created soon, hopefully. There we are, 89s. Okay, and then now we can just feed this 89 into this. Okay, and now let's work on the 59s now. Okay, so 59. What's the easiest way to do 59? Is what we have. Okay, make 55. Oh, maybe making 11 again and doing 55 plus 4. So kind of using these. Yeah, I could use this setup in a different location. And then instead of multiplying, like ignoring this, I can just Yeah, okay. I'm gonna copy this setup. So wait, okay. Demolish. Okay. So we don't need this bit necessarily. We need like this. Okay, first we need this 11 crater. Okay, we need to create these 11s. Where am I going to find a 5 and a 1? And a 4. Okay, 5, 1, and 4. All right here. Okay. So this creates 11s. Extractor. Okay, so the 5s go into here. And the 1s go straight into here. So now we have 11s being created. And then we need to multiply these 11s. Oh, I should have copied the multiplying bit too. Okay, let's copy that. We need to multiply these 11s by 5. So out come the 11s. And then in goes the 5s. So now we have 55 being created. And then all we need to do is drop an adder onto these with the 4. And we will get 59. Okay. So then we just get the... Let's not go too far out. Let's put the adder just along the side of these. Something like this. I think it'll make it a bit compact. Drop 8 adders. 2, 4, 6, 8. And these can all go into the A slot. And we have a 4 coming in to the B slot. I think that's the best way we can do it with what we have. Maybe... Oh, do we have 6 unlocked? We could have just done 6 plus 5. Instead of 5 plus... oh well. It's not the worst, like... So I'm gonna just leave it how it is right now. But yeah, 6 plus 5 would have been a little bit quicker and easier. But... this isn't bad. Okay, and... our main bottleneck is the multiplier anyway. So as long as we have... I think it shouldn't make too much of a difference because we have consistent. And yeah, we can just send it up here. There we are. And we can upgrade our multiplier. So now our multiplier is running faster. We can upgrade our extractors. So now I guess we can have 3 full belts of numbers. We need to make a 75 and a 33. Okay, so 6 plus 5 times 3 for the 33. 75, 5 times 5 times 3. Okay. Yeah, so let's make... what do I want to make? Let's make a 33. And then we'll call it that. But, okay. 6 plus 5 times 3. Okay, right there. Okay, we can get our... do we have a simple, like, just add them, like, setup? Or they're all somewhat complex? Like, just adding 2 numbers straight together? I don't think so. Okay, let's make it. This copy and paste feature is really useful though. Like, good add. Oh, wait, you can track. Oh, that's kind of useful. Okay, let's put the 5s into here, into the A slots. And then the 6s into the B slots. Okay, we have 11s coming out. Wait, before we let the 11s pop out, we want to multiply them by 3. Where's a 3 we can use? I saw a 3 earlier. Oh, there's a 3. Okay. And yeah, so these can then go here. Drag out 8. Okay, and we'll build it this way. Out comes all the 11s. And they can just come into the A slot. So we have 11s coming in. Then we have our 3s. And those go into the B slot. And outcome are 33s. Perfect. Okay, and let's just send this to our base. And now we have 33s being created. Okay, so the 59s are running through. 33s are being created. Pretty good. Let's you know what, let's quickly create our 75s. Okay, so for 75 I need 5s and 3s. Okay, I could just reuse this location, so this is just multiplier and like a bunch of multipliers. So 5 times 5 times 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could have just dragged this, but it is what it is. And to be honest, I could have copied what we used to make the 16s, but it is what it is. There we are. Okay, so now we got 25s, and I can just kind of just do this little offset again. Copy this. Okay, we have all the 25s being fed in, and now let's just add our 3s. Boom, boom, boom. And there we are. And now let's feed this into the main line or the main hub. And yeah, so now we unlock belt priorities. I guess that would, like, I guess in situations where, like, we would want to use a number, we want a number to go a certain way, unless the queue is filled up, then it goes another way. Like, we always want it to go in one direction, so that might be useful. Set input and output priorities for belt intersections by clicking the belt direction. Click again to remove the priority. Okay, so I guess it just says go this way when you can. Okay. Yeah, but I'll call it there for today. This has been Beltmatic. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment on what you thought about this game. And even if you didn't enjoy the video, like, leave a comment and like let me know what I can do better. But if you made it this far, I would hope you enjoyed it. Otherwise you've just like watched like me ramble for an hour while playing this game. But yeah, please do leave any feedback. I am trying to get better, and I will read every comment. Yeah, but thanks for watching. I might give this game another go and we'll continue from here. But yeah, this is I'm going to leave it for today. See you guys. Bye.